To deal with the rising crime problems in small towns, law officers have developed a new technique to help fight and prevent illegal drug activity, and one of these ways is with our narcotic drug dog. Today, our guest is Deputy Stanley from the St. Clair County Sheriff's Department, and he bred his dog. Can you tell us what your dog's name is?
This is Lucy.
Lucy? And what breed is she?
Lucy's a border collie.
And was she bred in America, or was she bred in another country?
No, she was born in the U.S.
And what's her main, what would she be used for besides a drug dog?
Lucy was trained to search out 4 different type of narcotics: marijuana, cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamines. Lucy is used for intercepting shipments or hidden shipments in vehicles or in homes that we do drug raids with the St. Clair County Drug Task Force.
Does she understand like more than one language? Does she give, or do you give her commands besides in the American language?
Yes, Lucy was taught in German, mainly because where we purchased her from, they taught all their dogs in the language of German.
What did her training involve?
It takes about 3 months to train a dog like this. They have 2 training sessions a day, 6 days a week, and it takes just about 3 months.
Does she have, do you have to give her any special attention rather than from a normal house dog?
Yes, with her working so hard, she's breathing through her nose when she's searching for us 200 to 300 times a minute. So we have her on a high protein diet, and we also have her on a good physical exercise program to keep her good and healthy.
What's the main drug that she detects, or what's?
Well, she does 4, Tracy. The marijuana, cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamines. The marijuana is probably the biggest drug that we have in the area.
And has she been quite successful with her job?
Yes. Over the last 7 years, we've confiscated quite a bit of drugs from our community.
Has how long can you use her in the task force?
As long as you keep a dog healthy, they could live as long as a normal house dog. We could get 12, 15 years out of her.
And you can use her that long?
Yes.
How did the St. Clair County Sheriff's Department pay for her to be a part of your force?
Lucy was purchased by drug forfeiture money, monies that we were able to obtain on drug raids that we could link back to the sales of narcotics, and it was forfeited in circuit court.
Like demonstrations with those pictures?
Yes.
You as an officer, did you have to undergo any special training to be her
Handler?
Yeah.
When we purchased Lucy, I flew out to Newton, Kansas to their training center, and it took 18 days for the master trainer there to teach me how to operate Lucy. What I mean by operate is you have to watch the dog, you have to wait for behavioral changes, and then she'll indicate on the narcotics. It took just about 18 days to show me how she works.
That was it, just 18 days?
18 days.
And have you learned or picked up new skills since you've had her?
Yes. Once a year I go back to research school, and it's a national certification, and it's held somewhere in the U.S., and some of the best trainers come from the whole U.S. and Canada, and we're able to pick up different training aids from them, and also we get information from different parts of the country of how these people are packaging it and trying to sneak it into our communities.
What made you decide to go into being the dog's handler for the force?
Back in '88, when we purchased Lucy, there wasn't too many drug dogs, and it was a need because of the border town and the way these people were sneaking drugs into our community and trying to sell them. The decision was made, and I was chosen to be the handler.
What's the most common age for like drug raids? Is there?
I've dealt with all the way from 13 years old to 65 years old. people that think that they're going to make a fast buck, and it crosses all avenues.
So it's just not common in one particular age category?
No.
Does using the dog to do a drug raid, does that inflict on a person's right in the and like their search and seizure?
No. The dogs that are searching, and it's the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, that you have an expectation of privacy. And these dogs working, the cases have gone all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has backed the dogs. What the dogs are actually doing is sampling the air around a package or around the luggage, and they're sampling, and with their expertise, that if they indicate on there, then we're able to obtain a search warrant. But we're not actually going in and checking. The dogs are sampling the air.
So like if you went to a drug raid and you didn't have a warrant, the dog can smell the air, and then after that you'd go back and get a warrant to search the house?
Right. You're a little bit off. On a drug raid, normally the search warrant has already been produced, and I'll go with the task force to see where they're hiding the drugs. But let's say something comes in through the mail, or something comes across through the tunnel on the train. We're able to search luggage or mail parcels, and if she indicates on it, then we're able to obtain a search warrant at that time.
What is done with the drugs once they're confiscated?
After the cases are completed through the court and all the appeals are exhausted, the drugs are then taken to an area in St. Clair County where they have a gas incinerator, and the officers burn the narcotics.
Is Lucy the only narcotic dog in the St. Clair County?
No. The city of Port Huron has a canine program, and also U.S. Customs now has one at the Blue Water Bridge.
Are there any future plans for, does the Drug Task Force have any future plans for Lucy to do?
We'll just continue on as long as Lucy's able to work. She's staying healthy, and we should be able to have a long, successful future here.
And how many years has she been with the force already?
7 years.
She's been with her 7 years.
Yes.
Deputy Stanley, do you think you could show us a demonstration with Lucy and some drugs?
Yes, I can, Trace. What I brought here is to show you what's happened in St. Clair County. Lucy and I were requested to search several packages through a local delivery service. And these particular drugs came in from San Diego and were being shipped to southern St. Clair County. Sit down. And we were able to search about 15 to 20 packages, and Lucy was able to indicate to us where the drugs were at. And that is where I was saying she was sampling the air on the outside. This is a key of marijuana, and this is a broke down one to show you what it looks like. This is what the dog is, she's worth her weight in gold. Sits, good girl. We would not have been able to get a search warrant if it hadn't been for the dog on this particular case. And the people in San Diego shipped in about $18,000 worth of this marijuana. And then the people here, they break it down, and they're able to over double their money and sell it to young people in our community. And this is where it really counts, as we get it off the street. What we'll do here is we'll set up a demonstration to show you how Lucy and I, if we went into one of the local carriers that deliver packages, and show you how we actually work. Now, Lucy doesn't know what's inside the boxes, and she can't read the labels, so there's no discrimination whatsoever.
Can you show us some commands, or say some commands that she'll respond to in the other language?
Sure, let's set up this demonstration, and then I'll show you how she works.
Okay.
Tracy, this is what would happen is if we got called to the post office or Federal Express or one of the other carriers. They would set up several packages like this so that we are not picking on one certain person or anything. So, Lucy, you ready? Come around this side for a second. Come on. You want to get your gift? Rouse the gift? Gift. Where's your gift? Where's your gift? Now, this is the way she indicates to show me which package it is. Good girl. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Come on, get it out of there. Get it out. Get it out of there. Okay. She gets a tennis ball for a reward. This is her toy that she was trained with. If you'd want to open that up and show what's in it. But this is the reward that she gets. It's the only time I play with her, the only time she gets her tennis ball. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, good girl. You're a good girl. That's about a quarter pound of marijuana that was shipped in. But that's how she works. A demonstration to show you how Lucy and I, if we went into one of the local carriers that deliver packages, and show you how we actually work. Now, Lucy doesn't know what's inside the boxes, and she can't read the labels, so
Right.
there's no discrimination whatsoever.
Can you show us some commands, or say some commands that she'll respond to in the other language?
Sure, let's set up this demonstration, and then I'll show you how she works.
Okay. Deputy Stanley's going to show us his demonstration now.
Tracy, this is what would happen is if we got called to the post office or Federal Express or one of the other carriers. They would set up several packages like this so that we are not picking on one certain
Right.
person or anything. So, Lucy, you ready? Come around this side for a second. Come on. You want to get your gift? Rouse the gift? Gift. Where's your gift? Where's your gift? Now, this is the way she indicates to show me which package it is. Good girl. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Come on, get it out of there. Get it out. Get it out of there. Okay. She gets a tennis ball for a reward. This is her toy that she was trained with. If you'd want to open that up and show what's in it. But this is the reward that she gets. It's the only time I play with her, the only time she gets her tennis ball. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, good girl. You're a good girl. That's about a quarter pound of marijuana that was shipped in. But that's how she works.
Good job, Lucy. In a world growing worse with crime, law officers are working to enforce justice. The narcotic dog is just one of the many ways that officers can protect and serve the public.